Lawyers representing the wife of former Cabinet Minister Malusi Gigaba say they'll be challenging the involvement of the Hawks in the case against their client. Norma Gigaba is facing charges of malicious damage to property and crimen injuria. Silindelo Masikane reports.
Flanked by her lawyers, Noma Gigaba appeared briefly before the Hatfield Magistrates Court. She's facing charges of malicious damage to property and crimen injuria. This follows her arrest last week Friday after her husband, former Cabinet Minister Malusi Gigaba, opened a case against her, claiming she had damaged a Mercedes G-Wagon.
Mrs. Gigaba, how are you feeling, ma? How are you feeling?
Gigaba has been advised not to speak to the media.
Well, she is a bit traumatized, having spent a night in jail for the first time in her life during winter, and the risk of all this COVID, it cannot be pleasant for anyone.
Her lawyers say they will be probing the involvement of the Hawks in the matter.
The senior counsels that have been brought into the matter to challenge the issue of the involvement of the Hawks, to challenge the issue of obtaining a warrant for her arrest when the Hawks knew where she lived and they visited her more than once. So the arrest on its own for such kind of charges should not have happened. She should have been summoned to appear in court.
Advocacy group Wise for Africa says there are many unanswered questions about how she was arrested, and it will be following the matter closely.
We have dealt with many criminal injury cases where the Hawks have never been involved. So are we saying now we can, as South Africans, call the Hawks in such cases?
Gigaba's bail has been extended until her next court appearance, and she may return to her marital home. Silindelo Masikane, Hatfield in Pretoria.